Woohoo! This hangout is live. Hey, gorgeous. I'm Abiola Abrams from sacredbombshell.com. And today from Heal My Energy. Oh, no, wrong site. Unblockmyenergy.com. That's right. Unblockmyenergy.com. Uh-oh, okay. Wait. We've got a technical glitch happening.
Hey, gorgeous. I'm Abiola.
You can hear my voice going on over here. Okay. Now, the reason why you were able to hear me in stereo is because I have a few different windows open with your, so that you can be able to ask me, could be able to answer them, because today we are talking about the Spiritpreneur Unblocked Energy Shift. Did you catch that? The Spiritpreneur Unblocked Energy Shift. So what this is a 14-day free challenge, a 14-day free mini transformational energetic shift, just to get us going, because so many people have been telling me that 2016 has been a doozy of a year for you, personally, professionally, in the political sphere, just in the world. And so I wanted to start off telling you a bit about this energy challenge, energy shift. And if you've already signed up, congratulations on doing something for yourself. And then I gotta bounce. I gotta get out of here because today's my cousin's wedding. So I gotta go get cute for her wedding. So what that means is that you know that this is gonna be quick, down and dirty, me getting you the answers you need. Some of you already have sent me questions, so I have those here and I have those in the email. And so as I said, I've got the windows open. So if you want to chat with me right now and you're watching this live, then leave your chat on YouTube, where I'm talking to you from. Okay, leave your questions here, and of course you could put your questions at any other time on social media or email me, and I'm free to answer you. But this is where we can interact live, because you had questions and I got answers. All right, so for those of you who may not know who I am, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Abiola Abrams, and I am a self-worth midwife, or a midwife for your inspired life. Now you may be like, what does that mean? Is that on your passport? So what that means is, you know, of course, as a Caribbean woman, I have 16 jobs, but it all amounts to me doing the exact same thing, which is me empowering you to do what you were born to do. Get it? My calling is to empower your calling. And the reason I call myself a self-worth midwife is that my great-grandmother in Guyana, who was called Ma, it was a midwife and a woman's fertility healer. And I feel like a big part of the work that I do is related to the work she did, just on a different sphere. Excellent way of doing it. So a breakdown of the things that, of what I do and how I empower you around self-worth is that I'm a self-love author. I am a spiritpreneur. And what that means is that I create things like goddess affirmation cards and podcasts and meditation albums, and ways my business is empowerment. I am also an essence, love, and self-esteem columnist and a TV personality seen on networks from MTV to the BBC. And perhaps most importantly at this moment for me is that I am a spiritual blissness coach, which means that I help women leaders, coaches, healers, speakers, authors to be able to get unstuck, move past the gunk and the excuses and the limiting beliefs and the lies you've been telling yourself, so that you can get out of your own way and create what you were destined to create. All right, so let me get into a little bit of what we are talking about today. Well, actually, I told you who I am. Let me tell you who some of you are, some of the challenges that you have sent me about, for those of you who've already signed up for this free 14-day challenge that you can join at the link right there. That begins on Monday, October the 10th, goes through the 24th of October. And it's really the ramp up for a really exciting program that I have called the Badass Spiritpreneur Warrior Sisterhood, which is us delving deeper into unblocking our fears, procrastination, boundaries, people pleasing, all of that stuff. So here are some of the issues that you said why you feel like you need an energy shift in your life as a spiritpreneur. Okay, so Deanna and many others actually cited fear of shining too brightly, or fear of success, as some people put it. Stacy and Monere, I may be mispronouncing your name. It's beautiful. Please excuse me, but Monere is a beautiful accent in there. Interestingly enough, shared my fears around driving. That's another conversation. But if you go to my blog and Google it, you'll see my issues with driving, and have tackled that this year by retaking driving lessons. Kay and several others revealed that if they felt courageous, they would actually leave their negative relationships that they feel like are holding them back from completing their destiny. Yeah, whatever relationship you're in should be helping to feed your magic and feed your destiny, not block your success, not block your magic. Let's see. E said that she would come out of the closet. E, be you, girl. All right, we'll talk about this in upcoming videos, conversations, and perhaps even the challenge. Janelle said that she was scared of making mistakes and looking stupid to her family and friends. I think that is a lot of us, Janelle, and if you have been following any of my work or read my last book, you know that I talk a lot about that, my issues with anxiety, social anxiety, my issues, my own challenges with fear, and not wanting to look stupid. People aren't signing up to look stupid, but you can't step out of your comfort zone and step into the risk zone where all the magic happens without being able to move through that. Okay, let's see. Britt said that if she was feeling courageous, she would invest in life coaching. Britt, do it. You know, someone said to me the other day, you know, it seems like there's so many life coaches now, and there are a lot of us. And here's the reason why I truly believe that is because it's needed. Because we're needed. So, you know, just like there are a lot of doctors, you know, the climate responds to what people ask for, what people are in need of. There are a lot of lawyers, because lawyers are needed. We're a litigious society, but we're also now a society in evolution. And so there are this many transformational leaders like you who are needed to step into your greatness, step up to the plate. When we stop playing small, we really can create a shift in the world. And so if over my lifetime, I'm able to, you know, magically impact 1 million women to do what they were born to do, and you were each able to impact, you know, 1,000 women, 100 women, 1 million women to do what they were born to do. Oh my gosh, can you imagine the shift we would make? All right, let's see. Angie said that if she wasn't so terrified, and actually several other people, many other people shared this same fear, that she would finish her book. Others said that they would start their book or write their book or have an idea for a book. That was a big one. And so, come on, we need your books in the world. I want to read them. We need good stuff to read. So let's move past that, okay? Karen said that she would create spaces where marginalized people can heal from trauma and oppression. Yes. And JJ said that she would get some help for her mental health challenges if she felt courageous enough and truly dared. See, so you're not alone in not being able to step into, and P said that she would get her own life coaching certification, and a few other people expressed that. So yeah, you're not alone in your issues. I'm not alone in my issues. And so why don't we get together as Spiritpreneur Warrior Sisters and move forward together? Now, this 14-day challenge, the way that it's going to work is that every Sunday, well, it's only 14 days. So starting this Sunday, which is the 9th, that I am going to start every day sending out a prompt, which features a ritual or practice that you are going to do, right? And then the next day, we're going to share about it. I'm going to be doing this with you. So I will be posting pictures of my practice on my Instagram at Abiola TV, and Facebook.com/Abiola TV, and Twitter at Abiola TV. And so I want receipts. Okay. I want the receipts. So I want whatever, you are doing with the challenge. I want to see the pictures, and I want you to post it and share it on social media. I want you to partner with your friends so that we can do this energy shifting challenge together. What you'll find is that when you start to make a shift in one part of your life, that the rest of your life shifts and opens up as well. And so it's impossible to make a shift, say, in the area of relationships without there being some kind of shift in the area of money, which I know is also a big block that a lot of my Spiritpreneur sisters share. So this 14-day challenge is going to be, I know a lot of people are concerned, like, okay, is this an intensive course? Unfortunately, for a free 14-day challenge, we can only but do so much. So every day there'll only be one prompt, one very simple thing to do, the pre-work to prepare for this course. If you have already registered, I actually looked in the statistics early this morning, and only 20% of the people who've registered, 1 in 5, have actually done the preparation assignment, which was making a list basically of all of the things that you've been tolerating and putting up with in your life. So if that is you, I want you to take your booty over to unblockmyenergy.com, get started on that pre-work, so that Sunday, when I send you the first challenge, you're able to get it, do it, put it out there, and make it happen. I also have a nice, intimate, small Facebook group, a new Facebook group that I just put together last night at midnight. And I want you to head over there, and we're going to be talking about the challenges as we go on. The Facebook group is at tinyurl. The link is below this video. TINYURL, tinyurl.com/mysacredsuccess. tinyurl.com/mysacredsuccess for the small private Facebook group, so that we could be able to work on this together. All right, so let me see some of the questions that you sent me. Why am I doing this challenge? All right, so this is a really, really important question for several different reasons. Personally, spiritually, professionally, I feel like this has been a really transformational year, not only for me, but for many of us. And a shift is needed. If you've been following, what's going on in the news, or what's going on in politics, or perhaps like you, what's been going on, like me, what's been going on for you privately and professionally. And so in order for us to be able to move into, a bigger space and stand up and be the leaders that we are, whether that means, the leader in your household, or the leader in your church, your community, or the leader in your business, or for you to stop being a wounded healer, a person who's trying to give from an empty cup, or trying to help other people or empower other people, but your own stuff is a mess, that we have to do this work now. That there is no faking the funk when it comes to, healing your issues and being able to empower yourself and move forward as the empowered leader that you are. So that's one reason. Another reason why I'm doing this is that I noticed as a coach, and as a speaker, when I go and speak to the most amazing, incredible women, and the beautiful women that I have the opportunity to be able to work with one-on-one as a coach and get my hands all up in what they're doing, that I often find that you could give someone an exact blueprint of, here, if they say to me, for example, Abiola, how are you on TV, and you've written books and writing for Essence and blah, 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 blah. I can give them the exact blueprint, A to Z, how I did it. Let's help you to do it. But if you have fears of success, fears of failure, self-doubt, self-hatred, envy, anger, abundance issues, all of some of the issues that we talked about earlier, and you are then unable to follow the blueprint, then that doesn't serve you. And so I realized that I wanted to take a step back and create, something like the upcoming Badass Spiritpreneur Warrior Sisterhood. And I thought that it was only right for us to kick it off with an energy shift, so that's why we're starting off with this 14 days of rituals and practices to create a seismic shift in our universe. All right, so let me check for your questions. Oh, and then 5 more minutes. I gotta run out of here to the wedding. Oh, that's a good question. What are rituals? Okay, so I know that rituals can be a scary word, right? In our Western culture. Just checking another place for your questions, right? So what are rituals? Oh my gosh, what is she gonna have us do? Are we gonna be fire walking? Ooh, that'd be great. Maybe at an upcoming retreat. Um, but I can't have you fire walking in this 14-day mini challenge. So rituals are the things that are a very, very important part of our own personal evolution. And actually, I think that the fact that we've lost so much ritual in our culture really affects us, you know, in a way that's not as, doesn't allow us to advance as fast as we might, you know, spiritually, emotionally, etc. So there are rituals that you already take part in all the time. Don't even think about it. When somebody sneezes, what do you say? Bless you. Why? Are you their priest? Are you their minister? Why do you do it? Because as a culture, it's a ritual that we've all agreed on. When someone's birthday comes, we put candles in there. We light the candles. Why? Because it comes from, it's a descendant of a pagan ritual, you know, where people would light candles, you know, to be able to celebrate certain things. And there's something called candle magic that derives from. And, you know, so this is a ritual. For those of us who have Christmas trees, you put a Christmas tree in your house and you put lights on it. Why? It's a ritual. Again, it's something that came from pagan culture of, you know, when the seasons would change and people be scared because it was dark and they wanted to bring some live energy, which was a tree to symbolize, you know, that spring would come again, and put lights on it. Again, ritual of lights. Every culture has rituals with lights, with beads, with song, with dance, because these rituals are a way that we shift the energy around what is happening. You are energy, I am energy, everything happening in your life is energy. And as we learned in physics, an object at rest tends to stay at rest, right? If you're sitting there like a bump on a log, waiting, you know, you glued a bunch of things to your vision board and you're waiting for, you know, luck to strike. An object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion. And so if you are going to go out and, you know, heal, empower, coach, speak, write, all of the things that you were born to do, baby, you got to be an object in motion, right? You got to be making it happen. And so some of these rituals, and we're going to be doing very, very small rituals, because again, it's a 14-day free course that I want to just keep really simple so that you could be able to move along. And then for those who want to be able to do something deeper, we'll do something deeper. Okay, so, you know, don't be scared off by the word rituals. You are already participating in so many rituals. And it's time for you to get some magic in your life. You know, the problem is that we all want miraculous, magical solutions, but at the same time, we are afraid of magic. That is not working. You know, you're a magical creature, you know, fearfully and wonderfully made. You know, scientifically, how your parents created you, but do you really know where your soul is? Do you really know where your soul came from? Do you really know, you know, energetically what is going on? All of the answers? No, we don't. So that's proof that we come from something greater. And so that belief, that faith, that hope, not only in, you know, the miracles that created you, that put you here, but the miracles that if there is an idea that is born within you of something that you should be able to do, you know, and that idea has occurred to you, then there's no reason why you should not be able to do it. All right, so let's make it happen. Okay, so let me check for additional questions. I have 1 minute left. Oh, okay, so when do we begin? All right, so if you missed the beginning of this, that we are starting on Sunday is when I'm going to send out the first prompt. Right now, you can get started if you go to unblockmyenergy.com, and get started on your tolerations worksheet. This only works if you work it. You know, I just said in a video a couple of days ago that a lot of us, you know, are very cerebral people. You can't think your way out of a paper bag. If you're in a paper bag, you gotta bust your way out of it. And that's how life is. And so you've got to empower yourself to be able to do this. These are going to be very, very simple practices, but I promise you that they will make a shift. So I'm off to go celebrate love at my cousin's wedding, and I am celebrating you for watching this video, which is already a start, for participating in the Spiritpreneur Unblocked Energy Shift at unblockmyenergy.com. And I look forward to us taking this ride together. Again, I'm going to post every day. I'm going to send you what the ritual or practice is. You are going to go into your private lab and magical space and do it. Then you will take a picture and share with me either on Instagram or Facebook. Then you can also come to our new small private Facebook group at tinyurl, tinyurl.com/mysacredsuccess, and share there. We can be able to talk about it. All right. So don't just talk about it. Let's be about it. All right, my love. If no one has told you today, I love you. Dream bigger. Love yourself. Bye. Find me throughout social media at Abiola TV. Oh, this is going to